Hi, this is Terry Edwards from Make More Placements. We're the guys that recruitment and search businesses don't come to when they want to generate more leads, make more placements, and earn more money. I just want to share something with you. During the Second World War, fighter planes would come back from battles with bullet holes in the plane. And the Allies found these areas that were most commonly hit by enemy fire. So what they did is they sought to strengthen the most commonly damaged parts of the planes to reduce the number of planes that were actually shot down. A mathematician by the name of Abraham Wall pointed out that perhaps another way to look at the data was perhaps the reason certain areas of planes weren't covered in bullet holes was that planes were shot in those areas did not return. Think about that. Now, this insight led to the armor being reinforced on the parts of the plane where there were no bullet holes. And the story behind this data is arguably more important than the data itself, or more precisely, the reason behind why we are missing certain aspects of data. May be more meaningful than the data we actually have. And it reminds me in many ways, recruiters say something along the lines of they would be more successful if they could find more candidates, and they will argue there's a shortage of candidates. But there is another way of looking at that. If the roles are filled by your competitors, then there's not a shortage. It's just that another recruiter did a better job or a quicker job than you. If the role's not filled by anyone, then the candidate the hiring manager is looking for doesn't exist. And quite frankly, if that sort of candidate doesn't exist, you can take the role on because you're never going to fill it. And if you say, as you say, there's a shortage of candidates, then according to the law of supply and demand, the client should be paying more for your services, not less. See, a hiring manager can't say to you, well, there's a shortage of good quality candidates, but I want to drive your fees down. There is no logic for that whatsoever. As I said, the story behind the data is arguably more important than the data itself. And the reason sometimes is that we're missing certain pieces of data, meaningful data that could actually serve us. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. Until next time, take care, take action, be relentless.